Welcome back, everybody. Mm, we are just starting out. Well, not just starting out my workday, but turn my volume down. We are. Volume down again. There we go. Put that in the cradle. We seem to have our one viewer present. I am trying to finish up some third round of health corrections, which should never happen for a boba store in Westminster. Health corrections 3. Now, it's almost nothing, but where's 1? This is 2, 3. Oh, I see. These are the remaining correct. Okay. Okay. I don't know what this person's problem is. Like they're telling me, even though I give them this, oh, singular. Okay. 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 And then this, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 door, 12 by 20, 12 by 16. So I have to, I've got to open up my, that's spec sheets. This is shot from me. These were, specs. And this is so here's what I sent them. I sent them this. They say it's 1 door. Okay, so that's the problem with that. Let me close all of these. Signature, just say no, close all that. So okay, specs, health, correct, 3. And copy, paste, but I have to then, okay. This gets complicated because I'm bouncing between stuff. Hold on. Let's close this out. Let's close this out. Close this out too. Got the damn dog out there. one of the dogs out there barking. Because he's locked out of the house because the owner likes to let him out and leave him out. Okay. So now we're going to go to we're going to go to Chatrama. Got to go to health, part 3. If we want to go in order, but so okay. So he, oh my God. So now we have to go to equipment schedule because he wants me to indicate, oh no, on the finish schedule. So that's actually in CAD. This guy is a little annoying. Cha, proposed floor health is without the BS. I have a note on one of the other pages about these DuraClean ceiling tiles. And this is annoying. But this is my job. This is what I do. I get plans approved. I get corrections. Sometimes you get more than one corrections. Yes, I voted. Okay, this is not what I'm looking for. Okay. That's charcuterie anyway. God, Ted. Okay. Chatra floor proposed. That looks more like what I was looking for. Page with lots of information on it. All right. Why? Okay. All right. So he wants me to add on this finish schedule. Yeah, DuraClean Sealant RTBs were applicable. So I'm going to put it up here. Make it 12. DuraClean ceiling tiles to be used where applicable. Applicable. Okay, so this is all an online thing. So okay, I want to put this not to black, something that stands out blue. Okay, make it bigger. Note added to top of finish schedule, page A4. Okay, one correction down. Semi-gloss paint. So he wants me to add semi-gloss paint to all the notes. Okay. So I'm going to copy that everywhere that we're here. Drywall painted with a light semi-gloss paint with FRP. Walls are smooth and easy to clean. Is that going to fit? Okay, so we have to add width. Let me try that. Okay, that fits in the box. So now, hey, what's up, everybody? Let me log in so I can respond to your chat. No, that's not how I do it. Sign in here, open a web browser. Get back. Oh, God. Techno backward. Get back. Smiley face. Welcome. Welcome, my name. That seems to be very interesting. Very interesting channel name. How are you? Good to see you. I'm trying not to be driven crazy by these health corrections for a boba shop. So now I gotta change anything. See, this already has semi-gloss enamel paint, but there's a few that don't. And he wants me to say at minimum to say that they do. Wait, let me cancel that for a second. Yeah, this says with FRP. Yeah, all the ones that say with FRP. It's been a minute, a very old profile. I have had it for a minute. Oh, I know that feeling, bro. Oh, actually, wait. Paste, yeah, good. Still have the copy and paste in there, so. He wants me to basically tell him that all walls, even with FRP, are at minimum painted with a light semi-gloss paint, which to me is redundant, but that's what he wants. Hit save again. I think I followed you like 6 years ago. It might have been that long. Have you, were you back when I was doing lives like for my car and stuff? And I'd have this group of about 10 or 20 people join every time I'd go live. Those were fun times. That was back in like 2019. So yeah, pretty much pretty close to 6 years ago. I uh I vaguely recall some of the screen names from back then. But it's good to see you again. Good to see you again. Um as you can see, I'm drawing restaurants and such now. I guess I should just finish this thing. Getting parched. Yeah, back then I was living in North Hollywood. I since have transitioned. My friend who I was living with passed away at the age of 91, which was 2 years ago. And I had to sell the house, so I no longer live in North Hollywood. Now I'm in San Fernando, the city of San Fernando. And yeah, if you were one of the gang back then, welcome back and good to see you again. Okay, and I'm gonna say revised on finish schedule, page A4. Okay. Now I'm gonna do a save as Chatramu, and I'm gonna name it response. And how you been? Hopefully well. Now we only have 2 pages of corrections. There's this, or is only 1 page of corrections, and that. Okay, so yeah, it's barely any corrections. Okay, floor sinks on 5 and 6. That I will say is my fault, my bad. Because here they had me put floor sinks here and here. And those are the only floor sinks. So I'm gonna connect them to this door. I'm gonna hit copy. And let's see, I'm glad you started chatting. So cha tra, and I do have to go to the plumbing plan and the hot and cold because wait, what's his correction? Relocate floor sinks on A5 under the food prep, but they're aligned with the front face of equipment. Okay, so if I am to paste, so it's probably the let's see, put this door where it's supposed to go. And as you can see, this one's a little out. This one, let me just click on that, delete, and then delete this one. And my office manager is asking me for some information. Mm, 1 second, ABC, on East Huntington Drive in Monrovia. I believe it's this one. Yes, so I say save or share. Yeah, share this place, share it with Yvette. Yeah, she's heading out there because it's 9:35, and she can get there anytime after 10. All right, so that's this page. I'm gonna give them an updated date so they know I worked on it. So what you been up to, my name? What did you go by back then? Or were you also my name? Back in the day when we were hanging out together. Okay, save. Why do I have a rubber band on my thingy? All right, so that's A5. We're going to place. It's going to open up. Yeah, I've been doing this type of work probably, well, for 10 years. So definitely when we were hanging out before, my name. Um, it's funny. I kept one friend after the lives. Her name was Alexandra, and we stayed friends for a little bit, text messaged, and then got busy and became distant. But I still have her phone number and my number in my phone. I think I randomly texted her a few years ago. So now I'm gonna go to because his correction says A5 and A6. So now I have to go to A6, which is the hot and cold water lines. Chatra. Look for the one. Woo! It says hot cold. It's going to be page A6. And the same thing is going to happen in the paste from the proposed floor plan, because you didn't mention anything about the proposed floor plan. And then I'll get rid of the old one. And interesting. Okay. So as far as I know, that should work. Dun, 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 dun. How's life treating you these days? Hopefully well. And I have a new car. Um, because I have to leave here in about 40 minutes to go meet a client. I remember I used to take you guys with me in my car drives, but the new car doesn't have a great place for a mount. I'll have to see about that. All right, so he's saying, so they are aligned with the front face of equipment. I'm scared that this is sticking out too far, so I'm gonna put that like that. This is aligned with the front face of the thing. So I'm gonna go back and, oh my God, get rid of this. We're not using, we are not using that one. I'm glad I went back. Save, print. It's really great to have you guys here. I've just started doing my lives again. Okay, because that one doesn't have it. So let me get rid of that one because you can't print it again if it's, it says plumbing. Yeah, we don't have the thing there, and I want this further up. Okay, that's as good as I can do. Still showing that it's draining there. I got rid of the floor sink. That was by the 3 comp sink. All right. So I'm gonna go back to this, and I'm gonna say floor sink positions revised on A5 and A6. Do, 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 do. That was a fun group we had back then, if you were part of that group, yeah. Okay, get off of there. Okay, provide the exact model on the equipment schedule. I, this person is very frustrating. Saying that. So, let me see. He wants the exact model. That was so funny. It's so funny, I'm on camera. You say hey, and I went through all that stuff to type back hey back. I'm just like, that's why I'm on video. I could have just said hey back to you here. Oh, my mind works in strange ways sometimes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so oh, Crappadappa is hmm hmm. I'm seeing some inconsistencies. I gotta watch that in my plans. Chaw trough floor proposed. Yeah, stuff has moved. Oh man. I need to. I'm surprised this guy hasn't mentioned it. Ah, crap-a-dappa. Okay, I have to do a little bit of finagling. I gotta get my floor plan. It's this one. Okay. Yeah, see how I move the mop sink out? All right, I have to. Man, I'm surprised he didn't catch those. Okay, so mm, again, um, I think I moved stuff over. As if I don't have. Okay. Okay, it's the mop sink. And then I'll use the door as reference copy. And then open up plumbing. So I think this is moved over. So if I hit paste and put this where it's supposed to be, it's in a fixed location, then I have where that is, but as you see, this is too close. So now I've got to get off of there, this here, and move that over. So I guess let's take off the snap and move that to there. Okay. Up. Don't want that to. Wait a second. Why? That goes there. I don't know why that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to hitch this to the ice machine and then move it over. That way it's stuck to the wall because it was supposed to be stuck to the wall to begin with. All right, does that look like that? Yeah, that moved over. That's there. There's no mop sink here now. So this gets turned. That's 90 degrees. Then we're gonna put that there. Get rid of this and put the drain line directly from here to there. Okay. Water heater is where it's supposed to be. Nothing else draining. Okay. I don't like the way, he's not going to care. Those are all draining a little toward the edge of the floor sink, but that's fine. Okay. And sink, drop in those things. All right. I think everything else is correct. Why do I have these things here? It's one thing I gotta remember is not to put stuff on plans that doesn't belong. All right, 11.5. And this is the plumbing plan. Save, print to PDF. Um, hot and cold's gotta get all this has got to get redone. Okay, so now we're gonna reprint this puppy to PDF. Even though most things are digital these days, even what I'm doing, as you see, it's digital here, and then well, this is actually this is Orange County Health, and we submit digitally as well, so we don't print up a lot of paper plans anymore. So now I got to go to hot and cold. But before I do that, I don't know why. So copy that, open. We go to plumbing hot and cold, and we're going to move this over like that. I'm going to hit paste. Put this door where it's supposed to be. Oh, that's why. Because this door is 3 inches higher. Although I can't believe it was only a 3 inch difference. So get rid of that. My watch is telling me it's time to stand again. What do you guys think? Should I stand? And pardon me. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? So here's what we normally do. So you can still hang the sign up because you all you do is put the date on it. I'm guessing the address is now five. What is it? 39? Because she. Uh, uh, um. So anyway, and then there's an affidavit of posting, and you can write right, but you can write the date in, and then leave it for him to sign. And then basically there's a receipt in there. You can give him the receipt. Everything else I actually kept with me. Oh, and also leave him the new live scans. But there was an investigation checklist, talked about an ABC 255 with a few numbers missing. So it almost seemed like a partially correction letter, so I just kept it. Uh, and then I kept the 207 ENF, obviously. Um, and that was it. Yeah, you know. And I have the one that he did sign, the old affidavit of posting. They also and they have a what is it, the two they have the reverse of the 245, which is where we have to write in a PCN paragraph. And so yeah, so I kept all of that because I need and I did I have him sign it? Maybe I didn't even have him sign it. Or maybe well I can't upload this because these have the wrong address. I'm just telling you that I kept almost everything else with me, so you'll keep with you, except the affidavit of posting. You leave for him to sign. You leave him the receipt, and you leave him the live scan pages. No, I know, but he texted me, or actually he called me. He goes, "Yeah, just have him leave. have her leave the paperwork there in an envelope, and his employees will put them on his desk. So he'll get them tomorrow when he goes in. But so yeah, you can just hang up the sign, and then I told him what we talked about is pulling the sign down after a week or whatever. He's like, "Oh, I'll pull it down, maybe at the end of November." So it's almost like you may have to post it in two positions. One, so you can read the date, because when you get there, you're going to see how he has it. He has a handicap sign blocking the date because that's where it also says like you cannot sell beer or something like that. So you'll have to tape it in the window once, take the photograph, and then move it a little bit so that handicap thing covers the thing, and then just leave it like that. Does that make sense? Okay. And that's it. Um, believe it or not, we got another kickback from Chatramu Health. Um, it's to me the silliest little things, but it's like, okay, got to do it. Um, yeah, and it's funny. I remember when before they hired us, and Serene was like, "We'll kick Orange County Health ass together," and she was like all this team effort and stuff. And now they're just like all depressed. They're like, "We're spending money and we can't open." Ah, like, hey, what happened to team effort? Oh, good. He may have sent that. It's so weird. Village Greens Market in Camarillo. They they're like, "Oh, your building plans are approved. Just do this." And it's like three things I had to fill out. They want three plans printed up, and they say it's got to get dropped off over there. Now, I literally just submitted these like a week ago, and like the submittal fee was like $68. And I'm like, I'm not driving all the way out to Camarillo just to get $68 in cash. So luckily we had that in the bank. So I had submitted it using, the PEP card. And then now they're just like, okay, they're approved. And I was like, oh crap, now I got to print out three physical copies though, and then drive them all the way out there. For them, I guess, to stamp it, yada yada yada. And then, but at least I can then collect the 1,000 for the building approval, and then still finish the health, because they're not even asking for health. So I'm like, do we bypass health? But then I looked at health corrections, and because his old plan expired, health's got to get done. So I was like, all right. So I still got to, do it and, bill him for that. But anyway, that's just me wandering off in thought that, I don't know if you want to go out to Camarillo, but I can get out there sometime this week. Um, so did you already get to Monrovia or? Oh, okay. So you're gonna, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, true, duh. Um, and so yeah, you'll get there. Then you'll head over to Juan Great, and then I guess after that go to Teresita, and then after that you go back to your office. Okay, cool. Matt has not called this morning. But beyond that, like I said, I've just been working on Chatrama's health. I did not do a lot last night. I do have to get back on that wagon tonight. Um, and oh my God, I went to bed so early last night because I guess I thought I was either bored or exhausted. I showered at 9 p.m. I never shower that early. So I go to bed and I woke up at 1 a.m. so freaking awake and alert that I had to like turn on rain sounds on YouTube to get back to sleep after about, 45 minutes of like, should I get up and draw? What should I do? Oh my goodness gracious. How was your yesterday? Good, good. Mm, okay. All right, girly girl. I'll let you go and scream if you need something. I'm gonna be at the Galleria around 11 for maybe a half hour, meeting with these guys. And then I'll be back here at the office. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. Thank you guys for hanging in there through that phone call. So now I wanted to go paste one more time, see where it leaves the mop sink. Perfect. So I don't know why I didn't do that before. Get rid of that one. I have to take this hot and cold along with the letters. Why is a dog still outside? I just don't know. All right, so these lines are hot and cold lines, and they need to get turned that way since the mop sink is now facing this way. Then hot goes there, cold goes there. It's one dot for the cold, two dots for the hot. Okay, make this that. Then we're going to go up and see if we can touch. Okay, cold, hot, and then cold, hot. And then we don't need chem shelf on there or that on there. Okay, so now that's the hot and cold. Save that. Print to PDF. Okay, I'm going to be leaving here in about 15 minutes. What am I doing? No, not going there. Go here. All of my PDFs go into one place, so I just know where to find them nice and easy. Okay, so I think that's good. Just realized I didn't move this up. It doesn't matter. New floor sink, new floor drain, no floor sink there, and then new floor sink here. Okay, so that's the plumbing. Okay, so now I can get back to my floor sink positions, revised 5 and 6. He is talking about the equipment schedule and the San Remo thingy. So we need to go to here. I think. Oh no, I'd have to log in on my phone. So I would have to log out here since I'm broadcasting from my laptop. Yeah, that's fine. So, my friends, I am going to go ahead and we've been on for 43 minutes. I'm going to log off for a little bit and then it's only be about a half-hour drive to the place. So I'll log back in about 15 minutes if you want to come back and ride along with me.